The homeless encampment on city property is coming down in Burlington.
The Sears Lane homeless encampment is a self-managing and autonomous community. The Burlington city government, after abandoning its own proposal to quote-unquote manage the Sears Lane homeless, decided to best serve its citizens by executing an armed raid. Burlington is a city looking for easy wins, and clearing out the encampment proves that Burlington is capable of selectively dispensing violence on behalf of their neurotic, Puritan, middle-class professionals. A respected member of the community was kidnapped by police and taken away.
3 o'clock in the morning, there were people with basically acting more threatening than the guy who was standing on the roof of his trailer, with ARs. I mean, that guy had a BB gun. He didn't point it anywhere. But they are standing there with their fingers on the trigger of assault rifles, walking around here, holding their flashlights in every place. I said, "Oh, we have a call of like a firearm being discharged." There was nothing. It was the quietest night. Have some agency. We feel autonomy for just a moment. Mm-hmm. Just give us this autonomy. And today the police are walking back and forth in and out of our living room.
Yeah. They forced an incident. They raided an unhoused community on false pretense, trying to provoke a response by using terror tactics. They decided arbitrarily to dissolve the community, a community surviving and building itself, showing a strength of character and perseverance that most of us lack. The modern city wants only to destroy what it cannot control.
This is video from yesterday. Police were executing a search warrant where an arrest was made for meth and guns. Later that night, during a medical call, first responders who were on scene at Sears Lane had a gun pointed at them. It was later found out that it was a pellet gun. This follows months of complaints from neighbors about unsanitary conditions, illegal structures, and criminal behavior from people living in the camp.
The Wicked Witch of the South End, Joan Shannon, appeared confused about the role of elected officials, prompting many of us to ask, why do you still have a job?
As a community, I think we need to find better solutions. But as I said, the solutions can't come from the city alone. This is not a city problem.
The homeless encampment sits on city property.
This is not a city problem.
The city made it very clear last spring that they were okay with it.
This is not a city problem.
Her statements lead us to believe that she hates the people that live there so much that she doesn't want to have to think about them.
This is a much larger problem.
If people are getting kicked out of there, they have to go somewhere. Should people be concerned they'll go to places like City Hall Park or just another neighborhood?
We went to Sears Lane today to talk with the residents. We were trying to grapple with the suddenness of the move, as well as the sheer disrespect and treachery shown by the Burlington city government.
And that leads us to today, where these papers were handed out.
Emergency exigent notice to leave and remove possessions,
saying that everyone in the encampment must leave and remove possessions by October 19th.
City of Burlington has decided to expand campsites in this area because of the serious repeated public safety issues.
In accordance with the City of Burlington's encampment policy.
Well, I saw that plan. I thought they were coming in here with water and electricity, and it's what I'm concerned. Where are all these people going to go? All these people are saving the city and the state big money. But yeah, minus all the junk and stuff, I mean, this could have been a really nice community. I never thought I would be in this position to be so needful, given that I have so much going for me. I never thought I'd end up in a situation like this.
It can happen to anybody.